Hello everyone, this is Maurizio, editor-in-chief of Power Electronics News and Embedded.com. I am in Milan at NI Days, and I have the pleasure to be here with Rudy Sengupta, Vice President and General Manager, Test and Analytics Software at NI Emerson. Hi Rudy, thank you for being here. How are you?
Thank you. Excellent, doing well.
So I have prepared a couple of questions for you. So let's talk about software. So we know, given the increasing complexity of systems, also the evolving needs of engineers, scientists in terms of programming and application. So how do you envision the future of NI's software, considering also the possibility in seamless integration with software, hardware, data analytics, and so on.
That's
considering a focus in terms of LabVIEW, of course.
Absolutely. Yeah, so LabVIEW, incredible product. We've been innovating on it for decades, and we're continuing to invest in LabVIEW. We see LabVIEW as the leading software in test and measurement. One of the major areas of investment for LabVIEW is really enabling LabVIEW to work better for collaborative workflows. Really thinking about teams that are working on projects together and making sure we continue to invest to make that workflow more seamless. And we're actually expanding beyond LabVIEW. We've launched a product called LabVIEW Plus last year, which is really about thinking about the overall workflow for a customer, not just maybe the development software part, but making sure that a customer can start at the level of complexity that they want. So they may want to start from scratch at a programming environment, or they may want to start in a low-no-code environment and get data logging up and running really quickly. And then once they've got their API all set up, they want to expand on that and customize with LabVIEW. So again, thinking about a more comprehensive set of tools to address the whole workflow for a customer.
Thank you. So some topics that will be important in industry will be cost, time to market, for sure. So on the same time to maintaining a competition. So just a strong technology behind this one. So how does NI strategy focus on AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and other, not only would help in terms of test and analyze faster, but also to guarantee the highest quality in terms of measurement?
Yeah, that's right. So as I mentioned, LabVIEW Plus is a relatively comprehensive set of tools to address your test needs. But you're absolutely right. We're seeing customers who are under cost pressures, time to market pressures. We know that the complexity of the devices that they're testing are going up, which means that we need to make sure we're providing higher performant tools to enable them to do their job. So part of that is not just, as I mentioned earlier, on a more comprehensive set of tools to address their workflow, but also complement that with data management, asset management capability. One of the cost pressures that a customer generally doesn't realize until they've already spent the money is things like asset utilization. Are they utilizing all their test assets to 100% of utilization, or even something closer to 70, 80%? They may be wasting a lot of CapEx buying equipment when they don't need to, or they're seeing failures go out in the field because they may have used equipment that isn't in calibration. So what is the health of the assets they're using? And then of course, as you mentioned, AI/ML, we want to make sure that as they're analyzing the data, they're not escapes because they don't know how to analyze the data necessarily as well as they should, and us providing them AI/ML-based algorithms to be able to do failure detection and reduce those escapes. So essentially expanding from them, enabling them to just do the test to, again, run their labs and eventually run their overall enterprise to improve their overall product performance is our core areas of investment in our portfolio.
Thank you. So let's talk about open source collaboration, community. So community is important for LabVIEW as well. So any strategy in terms of open source collaboration, also considering some markets where we need more in terms of open source collaboration. So any thought in this case?
Absolutely, yeah. So we announced a really big initiative to go broader with our open source initiatives. We partnered, we've actually taken parts of our LabVIEW code base, things like the icon editor and the active framework, and are working to make those open source. And the difference between that and obviously there are other open source elements of LabVIEW that are out there, is that once these go out in the community and they make improvements, we'll actually integrate that back into our core distribution. So again, a very active effort to support the open source community there. But again, we will continue to also look at our partner network. We have a very broad ecosystem of LabVIEW champions. We want to continue to lean on them and integrate their technology where it makes sense, or enable our customers to leverage that overall base. So making sure that we have the right partnership structures, the right marketing and awareness of our overall ecosystem, and using the NI machine to drive, again, more visibility of our partner network is a huge priority for us.
Thank you, Rudy. So in conclusion, my last one, what key message you would like to give to your audience, to LabVIEW developers? So we are seeing different innovations, maybe which is the most significant benefit in terms of AI, not only for developers of LabVIEW?
Yeah, I'll maybe state it at kind of 3 levels. One area, as I mentioned already, LabVIEW is a huge area of investment for us. We're continuing to see opportunities to partner with our ecosystem as well as our champions to make that product better and provide, again, more robust solutions for our customers. And then the second would be LabVIEW Plus. As I mentioned, we're not just thinking about making products better for individual products' sake. We're getting really detailed understanding of our customer workflows, making sure that we can address a more comprehensive set of capabilities beyond just the ability to test the one DUT that they may be working on. And then the third area, as I mentioned, is really thinking about data management, asset management, providing a platform like SystemLink as an example for customers to deploy AI ML algorithms and gain more from their test insights. So it's really LabVIEW, LabVIEW Plus, and SystemLink are key areas of investment for us, and I'm really excited about all the new applications we'll be able to solve.
Thank you. Thank you, Rudy. Thanks a lot
Appreciate
for your
the time.
Thank you.